Today we are going to go through the process of syncing your phone and completing a job with labor only, no parts needed from your van or no parts needed to order. So right now we have job 406 on our dashboard, but if you do not have a job in your dashboard for today, you can click on the wrench, lower right hand corner, sync, and your phone will go through the sync process. Done will appear on the upper right hand side, and you can see now we have two jobs, job 406 and job 407, that are on our docket for today. First, we'll start with job 406. We can click on it once and take us into our job section. Job 406, we have a few categories. On the left side, you can see details, customer, and asset. The next set are crew member, which will normally be you, tasks to be completed, times that will log your travel and start and end times, and the price for the job. This job today is going to be a warranty, so we do not have to worry about that. So once we've clicked on our job, we need to travel. In the middle is the clock. Click on that once. We can start travel. Your phone will automatically sync. And once you have the done in the upper right hand corner, you can click on that for start travel. One thing to note is in our customer area, that is the address of the customer. The asset is the machine address. So if you need help going to find where the machine is located, you can tap on that asset. It's going to give you a little pinpoint that you can select, and Google Maps will take you by touching the address, hitting the arrow, and you can start by showing you how to get there. We're going to close that. We're going to go back to our job. Upper right, upper left hand side is your arrow to go backwards. In our asset, we can go back to that main job menu. If you want to get into the details of the job, right now all we can read is customer needs help, fix machine. If you click on details, this is going to take you to the lowest level of the system that's going to show you the details for the job. You can see the current state is scheduled. You can see that we haven't started the job yet or completed the job. If you scroll down a little bit, you can see the full description of the job. Customer needs help, fix machine without using any parts. If you scroll down further, you can see your field service order number. For our purposes, we only care about the job number, which is J406, just so everybody knows. If you call into the office, all you have to say is I'm on job 406, and the office can cross-reference that to everything else. For the details, our priority, our machine is running, our warranty status is warranty. If there is an alarm code that was given to us by the customer and we enter that, it'll give you what Haas recommends that alarm description to be. And then down below, we've got a response plan that is given from our phone support techs. Customer needs help, fix machine without using any parts. can go back to the beginning by hitting the left arrow. We can see now that we've got our truck on our job 406. That means that we are traveling. So if you close your phone, come back in, you will see the truck, and that's going to indicate to you that you are traveling on the job. When you're at the customer and arrive, you can click in the middle clock and travel. The system will automatically sync. You can select done. If again you've forgotten the details, you can click job 406. You can click on it. Again, this is our first job area that's going to give us our details, our customer, our asset, and our tasks. To get into the details, we'll just tap details. We can go down and see what our details are. Suggestion for Haas jobs is that we click the add button. And in this section, it will have all of the questions that need to be answered. So we're going to select all. We're going to go down to the bottom and click add. Your screen may look like this with the little black spot up top. If you simply scroll up and back down, you'll see that everything populates and you can read everything. So we've loaded now down below all of the questions that will need to be answered for the Haas calls. And all the way down at the bottom of this section is the customer signature area. We can go back. Remember that we started travel and we ended travel. The next thing to do is start the job. So you've got your tools, you're at the machine. We can simply click on the start button. You'll see your phone sync. And you can click on the done. It'll let you go back to your job. And you can work on the machine at this point. If you want to get all the way back out to the main menu, you can see now by job 406, you have a green arrow. That means that you have started the job and you can start working on your machine. Tap into the job. When you're done with the job, tap into your details. This is the lowest part of the cake that I would call, where you will go in and answer your questions when you are done. Your observations, found machine not running. What you determined the problem was, and then what tests you performed to complete the repair. And then complete your questions. Further services required, no. Further service related, no. There are no details for further service. Machine is not down. Doesn't need review. For system time, please enter in your system time and hit done. Same with servo time. Done. Motion time, done. Spindle time, done. And the number of tool changes. If you're going to return any parts, you can answer that question. If you're expecting the customer to return parts. If you want Sellway to pick up parts. For Haas, let the factory know. No issues. Safety interlocks, you can select. If you can duplicate the problem. Is the issue resolved? Alarm resettable. use a service guide? Did you use your experience? Software version. Select done. Does alarm exist? Failure type, you have a selection. And any other comments you have. At this time, you've answered your questions. We can go up to the upper arrow to the left and go back to our job area where we have our details, customer information, and scroll down to the area that is task. There is one mandatory task, and you will see it says travel and labor hours. We'll click in there and we'll scroll down to the bottom and we will see items for hourly labor rate and hourly travel rate. Tap on the quantity, and this is where you can put in how many hours you worked and would charge the customer or show the customer how many hours you worked if it's warranty, and travel. Once you've added your labor and travel hours, you can then scroll up to the top. You have two choices. Either you can hit the checkbox here, or if you go back, you can hit the checkbox here to show that your mandatory task of adding travel and labor hours is complete. Upper left hand arrow to the left, select it. The next step is you've answered all of your questions and you've completed your task. You can go down to send job. This will allow you to send the job to yourself, being the technician, and you can open the email as a PDF on your laptop to show the customer a full-size copy of the service report. All you have to do is tap in the box, click send, and send again. And this is now going to send you a copy of the service report that you can show the customer on your laptop that's nice and big. You can go down, you can see your total price is $0 because this is a warranty job, which is good. When you review the service report with the customer and they are going to sign, they will sign your phone. And in order to do that, you can do one of two things. You can either drill into the details section and go all the way to the bottom to where you see the post-work signature. If you tap there with your finger, it's going to pull up the area to sign. Customer can sign here, or if I hit cancel and I hit the green clock, I can also say that this job is complete by selecting complete. The system will ask, do you want to add a signature? You can say tap add signature. It'll take you to the signature section where the customer can sign. You can tap into the signee name, type in their name, please, so we know. Hit return. And then you can discuss to them the thank you for choosing Sellway little script at the bottom. You can tap on that little checkbox here and select finish. The system will sync, and when you have that done in the upper right hand corner, your job will be complete. To see that your job is complete, you can then hit that left arrow in the upper left hand corner 2 times, and it'll take you back to your main menu where you see that job 406 is now complete.